Hi, I'm Ren. This is the calling feather. This is our apple cheeks bag. I think she's still selling a few of them. I might be wrong, but yeah, check out her store. I don't know if it's actually open right now, but yeah, check out her store. This is Ami, and we're just missing Real Penguin because he decided to take a break today. But welcome to our little Techo Kaigi, aka the segment where we talk about our planners, but also our calendars and our sketchbooks. In this bag is mostly the stuff that we were able to get from Japan. We were fortunate enough to go this past October, and we were able to get a lot of things that we needed, but I actually have no idea what we're going to do next year depending on like how tariffs are and how the state of the world is, so this may or may not be our last Techo Kaigi. I have no idea. We'll find out later. But we're gonna get started with an oldie, because we like to just reuse things here. I don't know if anyone really cares, but this is our bag that we put our day free in. It's a banana fish bag from maybe 2019 or 2018. I'm not sure when this came out, but we got it on our last trip in 2019. Most of the pins are from Cali Flair, except this one. If I can remember who made this, I'll let Mitsu know. But yeah, it's a nice, actually it's perfect size for an A5 chunky book. So yeah, that's why we keep it in here. So making a return is our 2024 day free. Still going strong. A little bit thicker, I think, than the last time we showed. I actually don't know if we even showed the spine last time. But yeah, we have not deemed this finished yet, so we're going to carry this into 2026. But when we were in Japan, we actually did get a replacement for whenever the time comes. So we have this ready to go, even if it's not 2026. Okay, so quick backstory. We did actually manage to go to Tobichi, which is like the Hobonichi store, which is in Kanda, and I gotta say, Kanda's a very nice neighborhood. We really enjoyed like going around there, and there are a lot of like nice cafes. There are a lot of nice like little stationery stores too. But when we went to Tobichi, we were actually there to get, I think, 3 different weeks. Our own, and then one for like a friend of ours, and then one for a family member. And we were also sent on like a mission to pick up some things for my cousin also. We were fortunate enough to get the little robot. He's very cute. I'm gonna put him over here now. Haven't decided on a name yet. I should really like make a habit to name more of like our little friends, kind of like our friend does. But yeah, so when we went, it was like a lot smaller than I think we both were thinking, because like a couple of days before we went to Loft to get for a different friend, like the exclusive frog and toad weeks for them. So we were expecting the store to be much larger, but it wasn't. But it was very cute. It was very charming. And they had some kind of pop-up event where you could like draw your pet. And we were browsing, and well, we picked up our Avec for 2026. I have to remember to say 2026 because like I keep thinking it's gonna be 2025 again. But yeah, this will be our, I guess, everyday diary type thing. It'll be Mitsu's 3rd year taking over writing it like in its entirety. Next is, so as you guys know, Mitsu and I use different things for our work planners. At least now I have a work one. But when we went to Tobichi, I think because of the state of the world, I had no idea that they released this design because I do really like bow and tie designs, but I didn't really like the snake one and I didn't really like the horse one because like the snake one I wasn't a fan of both colors, and then for the horse one I think if it was like a warmer brown or like a different color I think I would have liked it more, but I just wasn't vibing with it. So we originally walked in thinking we would get one of the like plain colored ones, and like I've gotten one of the plain colored ones before. I've gotten the yellow one. My only complaint being like that it stains really easily. But we were looking for like the pink one or the blue one. And then I walked in and I saw this teal one with like flowers and birds, and bunnies on it. And I was like, yeah, I think I need to get this one. So I kind of derailed our plans a little bit, but it's okay. I'm already starting to use it a little bit because I have this thing where like near the end of the life of my weeks, it kind of like falls apart in terms of like how it's organized and how it looks. So I was like, okay, let me try a clean slate before January. So I've been able to record the couple of work things that I've done lately in here, like with drawings and stuff. And I've also been able to like do a little bit of ink swatching. Oh, actually, we did do that in here, even though it's not going to be our like primary swatch book anymore. But we stole this from Penguin's Creatives on Instagram. But yeah, I will try this again, and we'll see how it goes. And we'll see if maybe next year I get converted into a Midori person too. Okay, but since I'm not using my weeks as a swatch book anymore, we picked up a new swatch book. Okay, well we had one before. It was in like a plain Hobonichi book, but when we were at Tips, my cousin told me that the paper in this book, oh god, what is it? I can't remember the name of the paper. But we found this at the Nagasawa stall, and we just put all of our new swatches in here. This is from like a stationery store we went to. It's melon soda. My love. I can't wait to have it again in like 3 or 4 years. Next is... this is the 2026 Midori. This has become Mitsu's like child because it kind of saved our butts in Japan. Well, also the planning for it went into this, so we put like our itinerary, our very loose itinerary, our flights, like checklists. She put like addresses for people in here. It became an emergency stamp book for the many days we forgot to bring our stamp book. We still have to actually rip out all the pages from there too. This also was like an emergency sketchbook. So that's why I was like, I don't know, maybe next year I might convert over. It also depends on like the state of things too. But you'll see this design again very soon. Actually very, very soon. Because we're going to talk about calendars now. So you know this calendar? We got another one! These are really nice. I hope this artist continues to make, collaborate with Midori to make these calendars because they're really cute. And they're very useful for just keeping track of time and not having to like look at your phone or your computer all the time. And plus you get like, at least this one has the little like design here, but yeah, this one does too. Oh, it's a different design! I'm so happy. Next is, oh god, I guess I'll take the big one out. I'm amazed it's still up. Okay, so funny story. Every year since 2023, we usually got this a calendar from Hekala, I think by the time this video comes out, her orders for the calendar will be closed. But unfortunately, because of the tariff situation, we weren't able to get another calendar from her for this year. But when we went to Japan, we went to the Eric Small Things pop-up in Shibuya, which is how we actually ended up there in the first place, because I normally would never be caught dead at the crossing because it's so much, like, it's so overstimulating. But we picked up this calendar because it's a good size. It's very, like, writable. There's some designs that are not on the back. There's, like, a piece of paper that had, like, all the designs on the back. Here are some of the designs. You probably can't really see it very well. Maybe we'll insert a picture, I don't know. But, yeah, so we use this calendar for a lot of things, like keeping track of like where we're going, like events that are coming up, even like small like get-togethers or like important dates like birthdays. We also track our menstrual cycle because disconnecting is good. But yeah, this is a very nice calendar. I'm actually very excited to use it, even though it's not our usual. But we've used it a little bit so far. And I think one of our upcoming events is like we have to go to the dentist. So there's that. Another Eric Small Things calendar, if I can find it in the bag. Ah. Okay. There's a small backstory with this one too. So up until last year, we used to use the Himekuri, like the sweets calendar. So what that was is like, it was kind of like, you had like a little row of like sticky tabs, and they would have designs on them, and each week would be a theme. So it'd be like a theme for one cafe or like one color scheme. And you would tear them off, and what we used to do is like in our avec in the front with like the monthly overview, we used to put like that sticky in that box of like the most important or most notable day of that week. But last year, when we used to get it like from one of the stationery stores in America, Himekuri had at the time announced that they were no longer going to sell to like outside of Japan. So we thought, okay, well, we can just discontinue using it. We can use like stickers instead. And it was a little sad after a while just using stickers, and we kind of missed like the tear off thing. So we decided to get this when we found it at Cute Things from Japan. We actually got to go to the store. It was very nice. I would recommend going. But I can't wait to use this. It's just, we're not quite at 2026 yet, but I want to like show you some of them. So it's kind of like this. Pretty sure the size will fit in like the same size box. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. And the box is really cute. We gotta figure out what to like use it for after we take out the calendar. And last but not least, our miscellaneous calendar. We literally picked this up our last full day in Japan from Hokkaido. So fun fact, we only managed to go to Hokkaido our last full day, which is really funny to think about. But for some reason, we just really weren't in the Shinjuku area. So we were like, okay, we do need one more calendar for like our main living area, so let's take this one. It has birds on it, and it's really cute. And flowers. Because we like birds and flowers. Who doesn't like birds and flowers? Do you like birds and flowers? I'm sorry. Oh wait, some of them aren't birds. Oh, that's okay. They're still cute. But this will hang like kind of in our calendar setup area that we probably won't show you. Okay, next is the return of our sketchbooks. Oh, jeez. Oh god, it's really heavy now. So they're not usually both in the same bag. But, you know, for simplicity's sake, this just seemed easier. We got the bag from Traveler's Company in Japan. Our little Link and Zelda charms, also from Kelly Flair. I think she sold out of these because these are kind of for her seasonal market. But yeah, both our sketchbooks are in here. Let's play a game. Which one is mine and which one is Mitsu's? Okay, that's enough guessing. So Mitsu's not actually finished with hers yet. So it's currently still the original, like, cover. It's not the Tokyo one just yet. She's still finishing up. And then I now have 2 books in here. Oh, actually, there's a funny story. Mitsu had a mission. She thought, okay, now I have the Kyoto cover. She wanted to find another, like, special edition cover that she would like to use for her sketchbook. And we were like, okay, yeah, let's go find one. Unfortunately, we didn't find one that really suited her fancy, because we do have the Tokyo one, but that one's being used for other things. And we didn't get to go to the Traveler's Company at Narita Airport. The flight home was actually a lot better than the flight there, which is really funny to think about. But, yeah. In here now I have my Tokyo cover that I hand bound myself. And if you watched the last video, then this is the reference book that I was talking about, where I drew all of the, like, character references. And here's some stickers. 2 of these are from Love Soup, Thousand Skies, Andrew Knapp. Follow them all. They're very good. If anyone wants to know where the charms are from, oh god, okay. This is from, like, a very close friend of ours. His mom gave it to us. This is from Cute Things from Japan and Eric Small Things Houston. Traveler's Company. Ameru. Mitsu made this for me. It's a cute poodle. This is TSL and Yoseka. This came with the Kyoto Traveler's Company when I purchased it secondhand. And this is from Traveler's Company when we went to Japan. It's actually already got a small patina on it, which is very nice. And then the pins on the bag. This is from the Ghibli Museum, or Ghibli. I guess you could say either. And this is, I don't actually know where our friend got it from, but, like, one of our very close friends got us, like, each one of these, like, metal, I guess, pins from a retro store. Mine is on a different item, but this is Mitsu's. And then on here, we've got Vulpix, regular Vulpix, and Sakura from Cardcaptor Sakura. One of the very few, like, blind boxes we actually did in Japan. Okay, last thing in the bag. Last sketchbook. So this is a MD paper cotton notebook. This is the A5 size. And this was recommended to me by my cousin. So my cousin's also an artist. So pointed this out to us at, I think, the Loft in Shibuya. And she said, oh, this is very good paper. You can use ink, you can use watercolor, and the paper is very smooth and very, like, the colors show up very well on it. And I can show you the, like, ink page that we did, like this. This is in here. So this is our current color palette, more or less. I think actually we have to swap out one. But yeah, I think I actually like this paper more than the regular MD paper. I think the ink behaves better on this paper, and I think it takes pencil very well. So I would also recommend this for anyone who does, I guess, ink and pencil. I haven't tried any water mediums yet. I don't think we will, but it does take enough water where like you can color large swaths in like ink and it's just fine. We have a lot of works in progress in here, so I'm not gonna open it. But and that was our Techo calendar sketchbook Kaigi. I don't really know if there's anything to add. We already introduced our scanner in the last video. So it's the next day, and we both realized that I forgot to talk about the stickers on our scanner and tell you our scanner's name. Our scanner's name is Julio, specifically because at the time we were waiting for the Vinta ink Julio to come in, and it was just on our mind, so I was like, well, let's name our scanner Julio. So his name's Julio now. So these are just stickers that we got in Japan, except this one. This one is from Andrew Knapp on Instagram and YouTube. This is his dog Momo. Momo is unfortunately no longer with us. I think he passed away like 3 years ago. Andrew's a photographer and a children's book writer, and we actually gifted 2 of his books to my niece and nephew when we visited Japan. This is a sticker my cousin gave me. It's from TSL. So this is a sticker that we got from Kittyland. It's actually kind of a funny story because we were looking for a bunch of things for one of our friends who requested Sumiko Garashi goods. And since we went with them last time to Kittyland and we remembered there was a big like Sumiko store upstairs, we were like, wait, we can probably find the missing items here. And I really love Kopen-chan. He's like a little penguin. You saw him in like the intro of our last video, but I got this guy. And I didn't know he had a friend, so we also picked up this cute little guy. So, he's so adorable. This is kind of funny because it's like, you know, a calendar sticker, and we were like, well, we're never gonna need this because by the time we got back it was November. So we just decided to put it on the scanner. And then this sticker's from Bungu Box. We actually didn't intend to go to Bungu Box originally, but when we went to Tobichi, my cousin told me that Bungu Box is in the area, so it's in Kanda. It's not too far from Tobichi. And we walked in, and the gentleman who runs the store is very, very, very kind. He's super nice. And we ended up buying an ink and a notebook there. I never knew this about Bungu Box's ink bottles, but they're like such an interesting shape. I guess I can show you this too. It's Renji and Rukia, my favorite ship. Okay. So, I didn't know this about Bungu Box's inks. They're shaped like a shoe. It's so interesting. I can't wait to try filling in like a pen with this. The color is Tears of Alice, which is funny because we have the Wearingle ink Alice, so it's just an ongoing joke. But yeah, it's a nice teal color, something that you'll probably notice in our artwork and our branding, but yeah, these are just some things that I forgot to mention yesterday when we first recorded. So, yeah, back to where we were in the video. I also knocked the calling feather over. very sorry about that. But yeah, here's to 2026. Hopefully, hopefully the year is better for us and for you and for your loved ones and our loved ones. And hopefully, we'll have more videos. I'm not really sure when the next one will come out or what it'll be about, but hopefully, hopefully next year will be better with videos. But you know, we'll see. But yeah, take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!